Thinking about moving to Frisco, Texas in 2026. Well, today in this video, before you pack up your bags, I'm gonna break down the pros, the cons when moving to the city. I moved here 2 years ago part-time, live here full-time now, so stick to the end where I'm gonna break down my experiences. But let's get right into it. One of the biggest reasons people move to Frisco, Texas is because of the schools. Yeah, it might not matter if you don't have kids, but hey, it correlates with the housing market, and the stronger the schools, the stronger resale market. The stronger it holds your property value and even makes it go up. And our school system is really good. We have smaller classrooms, we have newer campuses, and we have top rated ratings in all of the country, even compared to other bigger cities. Another pro that people move to Frisco, Texas is how clean and how not messy it is. If you look around, of course, there's a lot of construction work, of course, because it's a city that's booming. 15 years ago, there was nothing. And for what they're building and what's coming up next, they really do keep up with the trash. As far as the streets, we don't see a lot of homeless people. Of course, we got the bad parts, the good parts, but mainly Frisco is designed to have a very clean layout and have this family orientated feel. Like, come visit us and you know, you'll see people jogging around with their kids, families, just chilling. It's a really good neighborhood, very clean, and you won't find as much mess out there. Another big pro, a lot of people are moving out here because of all the jobs that are opening up. And I'm talking about everything. Yeah, you might think of like big tech CEOs are out here, but guess what? Those buildings, you know, they need workers. Or these new companies they're opening up, like Universal, they're gonna employ more than 10,000 people. So not only is it growing, but it's booming, and that's why a lot of people are moving to Frisco, Texas, because they see the housing market is going crazy the next couple of years, because the job market is really keeping up with supply. Like like everywhere they're hiring like crazy. Another big pro is all the neighborhoods are masterly planned. So you have neighborhoods where they literally have hiking trails, they have communities, like you'll go into HOA and it has stores, pickleball courts, like everything is careful, it's like very carefully planned. The city is really good and approving certain plans that go with the city format or style that Frisco wants to represent. So yeah, there's a lot of brand new homes, a lot of brand new opportunities, pools, parks, modern layouts. They're opening all type of different pool parks. It's so planned, it's so nicely organized, unlike the other older cities. Frisco is literally built for families, and this is probably one biggest pro of mine, because I have a 1-year-old daughter, and being comfortable walking around and taking her to the Star to walk around and you know, seeing the other kids play around, go to the parks. It's just and you'll get this certain vibe of being comfortable and flexible and not feeling like scared all the time, as it also has a really good and very minimal crime rate. Guys, before we continue this video, I am a local realtor here in Frisco, Texas. So if you guys are looking to relocate, sell, upgrade, do whatever, move from Plano to Frisco or whatever, I do specialize in all the small cities everywhere in Dallas. So if you guys need any help, don't be afraid to reach out. My information in the description. So let's reach out. Let's continue this video. Now let's get into some cons. I guess the biggest con, me coming from a realtor background, is the cost of housing. The cost of housing right here, I think the average home price right now, it's anywhere from $780, $790. So yeah, it is harder, especially if you're a first-time home buyer. You have to budget very carefully because it can get very expensive. And not only that, we also have HOA fees, we also have taxes that are higher than any other city. I mean, there's a reason why we have taxes, because this place is just booming, but do factor in and consider that when moving to Frisco, Texas. Another con when moving to Frisco, Texas is probably the traffic. The traffic here has gotten a little bit worse. It's not gonna compare to the traffic in Dallas. Oh boy, if you try to travel through there, you're gonna be stuck for hours. But in our little community, there's a lot of streets shutting down, so you're probably gonna end up being behind 20, 30 cars at some times, but they're really good at fixing stuff. But yeah, it's a con. You know, get there 15-20, add 15-20 minutes extra for busy hours, like after 5 or lunchtime or in the morning. Just add an extra 15-20 minutes. Another con is we don't have that old school feel to the city. It's more outdated, so you won't have like downtown where it's all, you have that vibe of having the models, the closed concepts. Here in Frisco, it's more open concepts, more modern, so you won't find that history type of thing here. A lot of the neighborhoods here in Frisco, Texas have a HOA, and these HOA, they're nothing crazy, but it does start adding up if you want to park a boat, like in your parking lot, or if you want to have multiple cars in front of the house. Stuff like that can be irritating. I mean, for some people it's a deal breaker, but in the end of the day, it does preserve the value of your house. Another con, but can be a pro, is we don't have much of a nightlife here. Everything here is more like family orientated. So if you want, the sports, the party, the bars, all that stuff, you will probably find yourself driving to Dallas, which is about 40 minutes away. So I mean, for some people it can be pros, but I mean, I understand it can be con for many people. So is Frisco, Texas worth it? Oh no, it depends to you. We can always sit down and talk more about this, but if you want that new modern family feel, you definitely want to stick to Frisco, Texas. But if you want like partying, you might be single and you don't have a spouse, you might want to, if you want more of the historical vibe, you might want to stay, somewhere else in Dallas, which I can also help you. So again, thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys need more information or need to sit down and go over all your options, where to move in Dallas, I'm more than happy to help out. So reach out, my information in the description. I'll see you guys in the next video.